hometown dust on our boots. Got a long line of raising hell in our roots. We ride around on diesel smoke, living kinda high, living kinda slow. Way out here, out on the countryside, way past some red lights. We live for the paydays and we live for the nights. Out on the dirt roads, kick back with something cold. You can bet we're with a girl that likes to take a ride. Out on the countryside. We were raised up to do what we do. It's a piece of heaven we're holding on to. We might talk with a little twang, but you can bet we don't miss a thing. Way out here, out on the countryside, way past some red lights. We live for the paydays and we live for the nights. Out on the dirt roads, kick back with something cold. You can bet we're with a girl that likes to take a ride. Out on the countryside. We ride around on diesel smoke, living kinda high, living kinda slow. Way out here, out on the countryside, way past some red lights. We live for the paydays and we live for the nights. Out on the dirt roads, kick back with something cold. You can bet we're with a girl that likes to take a ride. Out on the countryside. Out on the countryside.
I had a job, I had a girl, I had something going, mister, in this world. I got laid off down the lumber yard. All of went bad, times were hard. Now we're down at the car wash, where all it ever does is rain. Don't it feel like you're riding on a downbound train? She just said, Joe, I gotta go. We had it once, we ain't got it anymore. She packed her bags, left me behind. She bought a ticket to the Central Line. At night I hear the train whistle blowing, I hear her voice in the misty rain. Don't it feel like you're riding on a downbound train? Last night I heard your voice. You were crying, crying, you were so alone. You said your love would never die. You were waiting for me at home. I put on my shirt, I put on my jacket. I ran till I thought my chest would explode. There in the moonlight, beyond the highway, in a clearing our wedding house showed. I burst through the yard, I ran through the front door, my heart pounding up the stairs I climbed. Our room was dark, the bed was empty, and I heard that long whistle whine. And I dropped till my knees hung my head and cried. Since then I worked down at the railroad, hammering down cross ties, working in the rain. Don't it feel like you're riding on a downbound train. Working in the rain, cutting up wood, didn't do my little brother much good. Lost 2 fingers in a chainsaw bite. All he does now is drink and fight. Sells a bit of grass and hots up cars. Talks of travel, never gets far. Loves his kids, he left his wife. An everyday story of country life.
From Memphis, he used to hunt in Arkansas, and then he moved to New York City. That's where he met my mom. He wrote his mom and dad a letter: I'll be a millionaire by 25. I don't know which one of us dreams bigger. I have his heart and drive. And he always told me and my sisters, when we were scared to bait a hook, girls, you don't wanna be no city slickers. So I'm a country girl. I love the trees and the flowers, those well-spent hours staring up at the stars. Oh, I'm a country girl, though I live in the city. Those lights are so pretty, but I'd happily rather be sitting on the porch picking my guitar. Oh, my grandma was a lady. She always wore dress suits and pearls. Our favorite treat was lady fingers, and I have her curls. And my mama's from Australia, and she grew up without her dad. And so she raised a home that gave us what she never had. And on the farm where I spent my childhood, riding horses and writing songs, oh, I'm still that child, that's still where I belong. 'Cause I'm a country girl. I love the trees and the flowers, those well-spent hours staring up at the stars. Oh, I'm a country girl, though I live in the city. And those lights sure are pretty, but I'd happily rather be sitting.
Have you heard the story of the little country boy? He is always happy and full of joy. Nothing in this world that he's thinking of. All he really cares for is the one he loves. And the moon above, stars above, heaven above, that is all he's thinking of. Now you heard my story, darling, can't you see that little country boy happens to be me? always happy and full of joy. Nothing in this world that he's thinking of. All he really cares for is the one he loves. And the moon above, stars above, heaven above, that is all he's thinking of. Now you heard my story, darling, can't you see that little country boy happens to be me?
Traveling to the North Country Fair, well, the winds hit heavy, yes they do.